welcome to Village Stories Imagine Lab. My name's Sarah and I'm in the south side of Glasgow. I have a lot of people to say hello to today. In Glasgow, I'm saying hello to Isabella, Olivia and Eleanor. In Moffat, there's Molly and Ella. And in Erskine, Lucy and Alice. Hello, I hope you're all well and everyone else that's watching as well. Today we have a new story. We have been to Russia with the farmer and his turnips. We have been to South Africa to see a magic tree, and we went to West Africa to meet a tricky spider. So today, let's find out what's in the story bag. Oh, it's furry. Oh, it's growling. It's a bear. And there's more in the bag. 2 bears. And a little baby bear. You might remember Joe the farmer from our first story, but today I think he's baby bear because we have a daddy bear and a mummy bear and a baby bear, and today is going to be the Goldilocks and the 3 bears story. And did you know that that story is from here, the United Kingdom? Right there. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. Daddy bear, mummy bear, and baby bear. They woke up one morning and made porridge for breakfast. They poured it into some bowls, but it was too hot. So they decided to go for a walk until it cooled down. While they were out for a walk, a little girl with blonde golden hair was walking by. Her name was Goldilocks. She had been walking for so long that she was hungry. She saw the bear's house and she knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Nobody was there, and so she opened the door and tiptoed in. She saw the 3 bowls of porridge waiting in the kitchen. She tried the first bowl. "Oh, it's too hot," she said. She tried the middle bowl. "Oh, it's too cold." So she tried the little bowl. That's just right, and she ate it all up. After she'd eaten so much, she decided she needed a seat. She walked to the living room and saw 3 chairs. She sat on the first chair. "This chair is too hard," she said. And so she sat on the next chair. "This chair is too soft." She sat on the last tiny little chair. "Oh, this one is just right." Crash! She broke the chair. Oh dear. After all that excitement, she was getting tired, and so she went to bed. She walked up the stairs and into the bedroom. She lay down on the biggest bed. This bed is too hard." She tried the next bed. This bed is too soft. And so she tried the last bed, and you guessed it, That bed was just right. So cosy, in fact, that she fell asleep. At the same time, the three bears returned from their walk. They opened the door to find their 3 bowls of porridge. Somebody's been eating my porridge, said Daddy Bear. Somebody's been eating my porridge, said Mummy Bear. Somebody's been eating my porridge and it's all gone. Oh no. They went into the living room to have a sit down. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, said Daddy Bear. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, said Mummy Bear. Somebody's been sitting in my chair and it's broken. Poor baby bear. Oh dear. Let's see how the rest of the house is. And so they walked up the stairs and opened the bedroom door. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed, said Daddy Bear. Oh, somebody's been sleeping in my bed, said Mummy Bear. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed and they're still there. And with that, Goldilocks woke up to find 3 bears staring down at her. She let out a scream. She leapt out of bed. She ran down the stairs and out of the front door. She ran through the forest as quickly as she could. She got to her house and her mother was waiting at the door. She ran into her mother's arms and she said, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm home. I'm never going into the forest without you again." And she lived happily ever after. And so did the 3 bears. The end. Now for today's activity, you don't need anything at all. You just need yourselves, your bodies, so you can act out the story. You could wake up like the bears. You could mix the porridge like the bears and go for a walk. You could taste the porridge like Goldilocks and sit on lots of chairs, and you could try out all the beds. You could use your house. You could go from room to room, and you could try do the story in a long version. You could try do the story in a short version. You could try do the story really, really fast. I hope you enjoyed today's story and I look forward to seeing you next time. Let me know how you get on with the activity. Until then, take care. Bye.